Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Sports Talk with Austin, your daily dose of sports and entertainment. And today on the show, we had some breaking news occur on Saturday during Mix of Rivalry Week. You thought it couldn't get any crazier or any more fun? Well, breaking news occurred. Michigan State has finally found their new head coach, and it'll be Jonathan Smith, the former Oregon State head coach, and it is official. Jonathan Smith will be the next head coach of Michigan State, and Michigan State found their man. And I want to give you my quick thoughts and reactions on this, and tell you what I think of this hire, and if it'll be a good hire in the long run. So, Mr. Jonathan Smith. He was former head coach at Washington, positions coach. Then Oregon State hires him over, and he complimented a record of 34 and 35 overall in his career at Oregon State as the head coach. And he took that program to new lengths and new heights, especially getting some good recruits over, especially a notable one, DJ Uyunglele, the former Clemson five-star quarterback, got him to transfer from Clemson for this year's team. And he did really good work with DJ. But Michigan State, they were kind of in a bind, because Mel Tucker, with all the allegations and all the money they owed him, and now Mel Tucker's trying to fight it in court. He believes he was wrongfully terminated for cause, and all that is a mess. But Michigan State, having a rough season. They're 4-8 in the Big Ten, finished the Big Ten 4-8, and not much to brag about. A rough year overall after a team that went to the Peach Bowl 2 years ago in 21. And now the team's on a decline, and they're hoping Jonathan Smith could do what he did at Oregon State and bring this team back to prominence again. Except the big difference is this time is he's going to be going to the Big Ten, which is already loaded with Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, Maryland, Rutgers, all those. And now next year they add UCLA, USC, Washington, Oregon to those mixes. Going to be a lot of stuff in there. But hopefully for Michigan State, they made the right hire with him. What he was able to do in Corvallis, getting them to bowl games the last 2 seasons, and the Pac-12 falling apart. He already made claims that if Oregon State didn't get into the Big 12 or get into a Power 5 conference, that he was going to leave the team. And Michigan State offer jumped out to him, and hopefully he can get Michigan State back to get winning 6-7 games every year, and he should be able to recruit really well, especially in Michigan. That's a hotbed for recruiting. Oregon State, he established a culture there, and he made Oregon State feel like one of the premier places in the Pac-12. Now can he come to Michigan State and bring new culture, bring new life, and get this team back in their winning ways? It sure will be interesting to find out, especially what we've already seen from him and what he's done at Washington and what he's done at Oregon State. Complementing a 34 and 35 record, like I said before, at Oregon State, and 2 bowl wins, including the Las Vegas Bowl last year, trouncing Florida. He's one game under 500. I know that doesn't sound too good, but if you've watched Oregon State football, you could tell he's made drastic changes to that program. And hopefully he can get it done at Michigan State, and Michigan State can get back to prominence as well. But that was just my overall thoughts on this hire. I think it's a really good hire for Michigan State, especially what he did for Oregon State. And I think it's going to be rough on the Beavers to find them a new head coach and reestablish a new culture, and especially for them being left out in the Pac-2 of Washington State, because everyone's left them for either the Big 10, the Big 12, and they're just left out to dry. Hopefully they find a nice conference to fit into. But Michigan State definitely got a good hire, I think. And hopefully Jonathan Smith can get them back to glory days. But that was my thought on Jonathan Smith going to Michigan State. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bells down at the bottom, and tell me, what do you think of this hire? Do you think it was right for him to leave Oregon State? Do you think this was a good hire? Tell me all about it and let me know what you think. But till then, this has been Sports Talk with Austin. Keep it entertained, everybody. And I will be back.